The question is, how do you restore trust with your team when you've broken it as a leader? Trust is something that every leader should have with their teams and in their organization. Trust is the hardest thing to build inside any organization because it takes time to build it. See, trust is not given easily by new team members or team members who are having a new leader come into their organization. So it takes time for you to build trust. And so investing in trust building gives you the ability as a leader to have a greater impact. But as long as it takes to build trust, it only takes a second to break trust. When you break trust for people in the organization, they become fearful, they become stressed, they may socially isolate from you, they might even just resign. And when I say resign, I'm not talking about quitting and going to work at another organization, though they might do that. But the worst resignation is the mental resignation. The resignation that they're just going to show up at 8:59 in the morning and then they're going to clock out at 4:59 in the evening or whatever their shift is. They're going to do the bare minimum because they've mentally quit on you and they've mentally quit on the organization. That's what happens when you break trust. And so if it's you, the leader, that has broken their trust, you got to find a way to restore that trust. And it's not going to happen overnight. You've broken it. It only takes an instant to break it, but it probably took you 10 times as long to actually build the trust for people to trust you as a leader. So what do you do when you've broken the trust and you need to rebuild it? Well, the first thing you got to do is you got to acknowledge that you have done wrong. Yes, that's right. You got to acknowledge that you broke their trust. You have to acknowledge that you made a mistake. And after you acknowledge that you made that mistake, you must apologize for breaking their trust. You got to apologize. Don't be afraid to apologize. And after you apologize, the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you communicate that you plan to restore their trust in you, not by your words, but by your actions. So if you do these three things, that begins the process for you to restore trust with your team after you've broken it as a leader. I want to thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.